Good morning. Welcome to Old View Farm. We got a special guest today.
Hi.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, Nikki and Joey's sister Ann. How you doing?
Yeah.
Quick visit from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Here to help out with morning chores. Got my coffee, got my gloves.
Dog treats?
Yep, for the hounds.
Yeah.
Our
Auntie's
spoiled,
got to bring all the treats.
spoiling the guardians.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Excited to be here. It's always so beautiful. You know, ready to help.
All right. Well, we're gonna go do some chores.
Let's rock and roll.
Oh, they're happy to see Auntie Ann. Yeah, try not to reward the jumping.
Oh, good sit, Griffin.
Griffin.
Good sit. Yeah.
Saw. Yeah, bacon biscuits.
Oh, hey, off.
Sit. Saw. Sit. Good job. Gertie. Gertie.
Oh, I think somebody's getting jealous over here.
She's like, I want a bit. No, I gave Zeke one and she just spit it out.
Oh, did she? Oh, boy.
Well, but now there's dogs getting them.
Yeah, now it looks fun. The other kids are doing it. Everybody's looking pretty relaxed this morning. A little too relaxed. Oh, there she goes. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? Creeping up behind me like that. Make me nervous. They got me surrounded. Yeah, he's
Like, what's this? What, like, hey, man?
yeah. Give me 5. Hey, Poppy. What are you doing? She is our oldest ewe. She's a good mama. So we gave them access to this treat-in draw here yesterday. Well, they had the very end of it 2 days ago. Yesterday we gave them a bigger piece of it, and this was, you couldn't even walk through here 2 years ago. But we had our friends 40 cows come through, and boy, they just cleaned house. That was interesting. It was the first thing they went for was the browse, these lower branches and all the shrubs, and they just cleaned it out like I couldn't believe. And we only had them in here for 1 or 2 days. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some grass down in here to slow down the erosion. Wanted to document these tree roots because they're kind of neat to see, but it's also a sign that there's been a lot of erosion here, and I look forward to the day when we build enough soil to cover them back up. So that'll be a good goal. Yeah, some more over here. Got a few different things in here. There's definitely some box elder, a lot of ash trees that are unfortunately wiped out by the emerald ash borer. There is some sugar maple. You see those leaves on the ground, a few cherries. So yeah, kind of normal for this part of the world is to have maple and basswood. Yeah, that's the one I'm forgetting, is the lindens, or basswood as they're called. I did want to show off our fencing here, just to say, yeah, you've got elevation changes like this, keep your posts closer together, you know, hug the ground and follow those contours as best you can. Nice open flatter ground, space them out further. We'll go 20-30 feet apart some places. Here I'm like well, here's a good example. I've got some posts like 2 feet apart because there's an obstruction here, and hopefully you can see that wire. You know, we had to kind of change up what heights we're using and get real creative here, so I didn't have to cut these logs and move them out of the way. We just kind of contoured our wire right around them, and it works. I'm not grounding out, I'm not touching anything, nobody jumped over it. They respect the wire. It's just, you know, figuring out what you got to do to get around the landscape. And that's what I like about this system so much, is it's so versatile and flexible in how you can arrange it to suit your needs, and move it every day without a lot of work. Working really great.
Hey, good morning, and we got Auntie Ann here helping with the farm chores, and I'm gonna have her put up her very first fence. So we're gonna go in between those 2 trees, and then everybody's ready to move. They're all like, "Hey, you're taking too long," but yeah.
So
well,
how many paces per?
we're gonna do 9 paces.
Okay.
8 to 9. So from one yellow post, 9 paces, and then stick the other one in. So we'll see how she does, if we can hire her as an employee.
Try to keep it somewhat even here.
Yeah, I usually look back and see how we're going, because it does switch. Like, you can have your point ahead of you, but sometimes it wiggles back and forth.
Okay. See, yeah, this is. What do you think? Is it even enough?
Oh yeah, you don't have to be, you know, as long as you're not too off, it'll be great. Look at that, like a pro. Look at that, Shepherdess Ann.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Look, she even got the approval of the dogs and the llama.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, look at that. She knows what she's doing.
Thorough job here.
Heck yeah.
There are supervisors for the day. How far am I going?
All the way to that yellow post up there. So we're gonna go through the draw. We might need to move those big sticks, but the goal is to get the goats and the sheep eating some of these roses down. So okay. Yeah.
We're still somewhat even.
Yeah, I think we should kick some of those over into that
Some of
pile
the
over there.
sticks?
Yeah. Yeah. The drama. Ugh. I'm recording your Rose. I'm trying to help Ann film.
All right, we'll stop the film here so I don't have to go through
the
I gotta get more of these too.
the thorns. Yes. All right. We'll be back when it's all set up. Part 2. Moving the sticks. So yeah, I'm just trying to make the line. And it's not.
All right, let's see how we did here. Evenness.
It's all right. It's a little wiggly. Horseshoes and hand grenades.
All right, so what is this?
This is the end post that we start out on once you get all the line posts up. But this guy's on and hot, so you have to be careful. We lift up our little latch here, and then this is where you start out. And if you were on a hardwire perimeter fence, you could just hook on. But since we're not, you make this little loop-de-loop, but you have to be careful not to shock yourself while doing it, because if they touch each other and you're touching this, then you know you get sent off to next week.
Right?
Wham! Ouch. So, and I don't know, I've been kind of switching it up because we're getting kind of close where we want everybody to like be okay with 2 wires instead of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we were doing the second one, but now I don't know. I've been kind of playing with 3 and 2 and then 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's been working okay. I did it a couple weeks ago, and Griffin was getting all squirrely, so we had to set it back down again and make the coats or the posts closer together. Because again, he was slipping through, so he had to wear the drag and do all that. But he's been good. So, and we haven't had, knock on wood, anybody escape. But I don't think they want to escape the draw. There's enough to eat here. Everything's greening up so nice, and they're just having a good time playing on all the trees and stuff and eating. They were eating the roses a bit. So I don't know, there's a couple down here that I just found that the roses are trying to start to open up and start leafing out. So I think that's going to be more enticing than green sticks. But I don't know. We'll see. But the other thing I read in the Pat Colby book was she was saying that the petals of the roses actually stop scours. And I've never had anybody scour when the roses were like blooming, so I have no idea. But I wonder, they smell so good. I mean, it'd be good to pull them and like make some tinctures or something, like some rose water or something, but yeah. In all of my excess free time, I'm gonna go make rose water.
Right?
That'd be a good one. Keeping stuff off of all these sticks.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of cleanup. We took out a lot of trees because we want grass to come in here, so this will be our first draw that's more like civil pasture. So there's a lot of dead ash in here that we've been taking out. And we're just trying to promote the grass. And then with these roses and such.
Right? That's why you have the goats, to get the stuff that the sheep don't want.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. All right, so here's Anne.
First time setting up the fence. I'd say I'm a natural.
All right, this is the tricky one. You can't touch the back fence.
Okay, I'm good here.
Or you're you're not ready to get shocked?
No.
Oh, come on. Okay, so put it
Here, I'll
put it
switch.
here. So flip it over on top of the white one. Come on. And then flip it over. And there we go. Good job. All right. Then make this one taut and then loop it up and then put it through the second one. There you go. Yep, second. Number 2.
Just trying to make it nice
Yeah.
and tight.
Nice and tight. All right, now all the way back. You did it without getting shocked. Oh, you want to flip the reel.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can switch hands. You look all awkward now.
This one?
Second one. There.
Is that good?
Yeah. Here, honey, flip it.
There we go.
All right. Look at that. Nicely done. Now you can farm sit.
Right.
Nope, second one. Up.
This one.
Yep. There you go. Nice. By the end of this, you'll be able to farm sit for us. Oh, you went the third one. You got to go to the second one. 1, 2. We're not ready for the third one yet. Everybody's going to jump that.
This guy?
Yep.
It's already starting to warm up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I'm ready to take my my coat off.
It'll be almost 70 today, right?
Yeah. Well, it's all the walking too. The walking eats you up pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
Nice. No, I want to see you finish it. Whoop.
You just want to see me like trip,
Yeah, we can need some good content.
get stuff in the roses.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm coming up to all these crazy roses. It's amazing how much greens is coming up in here though. It's enticing for everybody to come in here. Yeah. It's pretty great. Yeah, usually it's May until we green up. What?
That's it for the spring.
You're out. Oh, well that's annoying.
Where's your
Okay.
camera? Point it.
On you. Yeah, we're out of string. All right, we're gonna have to go get a new reel. All right. Because it's gonna be a beast. You know, I don't want to flip it off if somebody decides to play with the line or any of that. This guy here. Still got our space. Nothing's touching. Still. Doesn't want to stay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this thing's not touching anything. And then I'm gonna use this guy to clip here, or alligator clips, to get power. And then we clip him here. And then we'll finish up our last like 3 posts with a whole spool. Oh well, you know, it is what it is today. So I hook that up here, and then I come around and there's a little clip here and here. So you get that so it's nice and tight, and then that holds. And then this is what I would clip to here. And then you continue on your way. The last couple. And this is pretty wasteful. I probably should have just put the whole thing down, but I got limited time with Anna, so I'm just gonna put a band-aid on it.
All right. Problem solved. Right.
For the moment.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep,
There you go.
there we go. All right, that works.
And that's how it's done.
Put your alligator clips on cold, put them on hot. Because sometimes we've had a couple that like to snap and pop on you. It's like, oh. All right, we're hot.
There it is.
There it is.
Good job. So what's happening now? Just wrapping it up?
We're rolling everything up. But this is a little different. And look at that, it just barely made it. These long stretches made them a little long. But
And
we've
Gertie's
noticed-
supervising.
Yeah. We've noticed that if we don't take this off and we're rolling, if the goats are right by here and they're super motivated,
They'll just...
they'll just charge the fence.
Mhm.
So we've come up with a system where we just take it off and then it's like deep sea fishing, I call it. Like, 'cause you gotta take some arm muscle.
Oh, there goes Gert.
Yep. So make it safe, guys. Check it out. Make it safe. And it does go faster. Like, you have to get caught up with it.
Oh, and here's Griff.
Dog's making it safe.
The sheep have no idea in the background there. They haven't figured it out yet.
But they're all bedded down too. They're just ruminating. I don't know. That's the other thing that's nice. Nobody's starving, you know? Nobody's
Right.
freaking out. I mean, it depends. Like some days you do have everybody like freaking out and jumping the fence and you're like, hey, But most of the time, they're pretty chill.
Mhm.
You don't have to worry about getting mugged. But the other thing is, that's why I'm doing this technique too. Because if I walk back and all this, you
Right.
have-
It's
they're
nice you
like,
can
oh,
just.
it's obviously not on. So they'll jump the wires and stuff. I'm like, no, you're not getting that in your head. I want them to be able to like stand and wait for us to. That doesn't always happen, but that's where the training comes in.
All right, well, I'm going to stop the video, step in, and unhook these for you so we can get this moving.